I know a lot of fans are going to hate me for saying this, but I really wouldn't mind keeping Nunez for another season.
I
Um,
was even going to ask that.
yeah, I wouldn't mind because, and this is my reasoning, right? We spent so much money on the guy. Um,
Yeah.
if we want to get another striker right now, we have to spend similar money, right? We have to spend at least 80 to 90 million again for a striker that's going to have to start all over again. Why not try and work on the guy for the summer, work on the guy for the during preseason, and hope that it happens. I would rather hope that it does well than buy another player for 90 million and hope that he does well. Like it's not. It's as a
But he's a hard
businessman.
worker. Nunez is a hard
Yeah,
worker.
and I don't
So
think the problem with
just to
Nunez
let you.
is, and that's the reason why the fan base love him. He's a hard worker. He does everything that he's just very unlucky.
Yeah.
Um,
Unlucky is the word.
yeah,
Yeah.
if it's not if it doesn't hit the post, the goalie will make an excellent save, or he gets in his own head and it does. Because
Yeah.
if you look at the finishes that the kind of goals that he finished, you know that there was a
Like
baller in there
I
somewhere. Yeah,
yeah.
there was a baller in there. So if you can, and for South American, it's always kind of difficult for them to adjust for a while. It took Suarez. People forgot that Suarez took about a year or so before he kicked on. Torres also took about a year and a half or so before he kicked on. So his own problem is that it gets in his own head too much. It gets in his own mind too much. If he misses a shot or he misses a goal or he misses a pass, you can see that his demeanor goes
Yeah.
really low.
True.
He's just it gets in his own head. And then the opposite is also true. When he scores or when he makes a good pass, he's ready to go. He looks excited.
Yeah.
He's fired up. His energy is high. And there was a run of game last season where he was scoring pretty much every other game or every game or his assistant. He has like 11 assists last season. Well, the 2 seasons ago, not this past season that just finished. So he's a streaky player. And the thing about streaky player is if you can just fine tune them and do a little bit of adjustments, there is a player there for Nunez. So I personally would keep him only because if we have to buy another striker, we'd have to pay about the same amount of money. And what happens if that one also needs time to settle in? So you have another Nunez in your hand. So what's the point of spending all that money for a player that needs time to settle
Yeah.
in when you have a player that just need a little bit of work? And I know a lot of fans are not going to agree with me, but that's just my opinion. I don't think we should go, especially after we just paid 120 or so for words. We're going to have to pay about the same for a striker.